Have you been wanting to create and sell an ebook online to earn extra income, but just haven't figured out how to do that yet? Then this video is for you. In this video, I want to teach you how to create an ebook and design an ebook, how to sell an ebook, and how you can do all of that with free tools available for you online. Hey ladies, I'm Renee Royal and I'm here to show you how to create and sell your first digital product online. So our first step is to actually create your digital product. When choosing an ebook title, I highly recommend that you stick to something that you have a little bit of knowledge about or skills or experience about already, because this will actually help with the creation of your ebook. And it allows you to have a more personal touch. You also want to keep in mind your target audience, like who are you writing this ebook for and who are you wanting to help? So the first tool that we are going to use is none other than ChatGPT. If you don't already know, ChatGPT is an AI generating language model designed to have real live conversation chats to help you write your content. So let's ask Chat. So as you can see, we are in our chat. You can sign up and get a free ChatGPT account for no cost. And to create your ebook, you can also use the free version. So let's start by creating our digital product. I want to write an ebook for Black women about how to travel solo safely. Give me 10 ebook titles for this topic. So here we want to start with our first prompt, and we want to ask Chat, I want to create an ebook for Black women about how to travel solo safely. Give me 10 ebook titles for this topic. And then we're going to press enter and see what ChatGPT provides for us. So as you can see, it has given us 10 captivating and empowering ebook titles tailored around specifically for Black women interested in traveling safely and solo. So here we have Jet Black and Unbothered. Okay, travel the world alone, not afraid. Solo, safe and sovereign. We have Bold, Black and Boundless. I like that one. Safe solo travel for the melanated queen. Oh, we have Passport Power, how Black women can travel solo with confidence. I like that one, Passport Power. She files alone, unapologetically aboard, secure and stunning, wander like a queen, Black brave and boarding pass ready. She travels in her power. Okay, a safe solo guide for Black women who roam. I don't like that roam part. So out of these, let's go with Passport Power, how Black women can travel solo with confidence. We'll stick with number 4 here. We'll copy and paste that. The next step we're going to do is we're going to ask Chat to give me a few tips I can include in my ebook. So here we want to ask Chat to give us a few tips that I could include in my ebook for the title that I chose, which is Passport Power, how Black women can travel solo with confidence. And so we'll click enter here and see what Chat gives us. So as you can see here, it outlines chapters. So now that Chat has given us some details and some tips around traveling solo for Black women, the next thing we want to do is ask it to actually write our ebook for us. So we are going to type write an ebook based on, again, my title that I chose, Passport Power, how Black women can travel solo and with confidence, and include the above tips. And then as you see here, it prints out an actual ebook for you. As you can see, Chat has provided some chapters and some details and some outlines on how our ebook is going to look. It has given us an introduction. It has given us chapter 1, prepare like a queen. Chapter 2, look confident, stay low key. Chapter 3, street smart, solo travel. That's very important. Chapter 4, stay connected to your peace. So all of these are our chapters that we have in our ebook. Comment below and let me know what was your favorite ebook title or any other ebook ideas that you may have. So as you see, Chat has given us what we need here. Our next step is to ask Chat to expand on chapter 1. And here it is editing chapter 1 for us, giving us more details. I just love this because it's just automatic. Chat just gives you everything you need to create. And it expanded on chapter 1 and gave us a lot of additional information. Now the next step we want to do is to create a conclusion page. As you see, we have the meat of our ebook, and so now we want to ask Chat to include a conclusion and a call to action. So the next step we want to do is ask Chat to include a conclusion page and also a call to action. This is great for if you want your audience to take the next step. It may be something like joining your Facebook group or joining you on Instagram or anything like that. Whatever you want your audience to do next, that is your call to action. So Chat has included our conclusion here in the end, and also it has given us our call to action. Now, you can easily copy and paste all of this information into a Google Doc to edit the format, the fonts, the text, and a lot more. If you want to add your additional personal experiences, you can do that as well to help make the ebook stand out, and look different from others who may be using this same prompt. Now, the next step we want to do is to actually create a product description. So we want to ask Chat to please create a product description, if I spell it right, for this ebook. And then it's going to, of course, give us our product description, and we will use that later on. One of the questions that I get all the time related to ChatGPT is, does it really give you real life information? Does it really give you original content? One of the ways you can check this is going to Grammarly. Grammarly has a plagiarism portion on their platform where you can actually copy and paste your information in it and see if it is really original information. Now, when you do this, you may come across some phrases or key phrases inside of that platform. However, that doesn't mean that you are copying someone else's information. What it means is that that phrase has been used a lot and maybe recently. So the best way to do that is to, if you copy it into Grammarly and you see a phrase that pops up, you can kind of alter the words to make it sound more personal using your experience, your knowledge. That's why it is important for you to add that into your ebook, just to make it seem like yours, just so it can officially be yours with your information, your personal experiences, and your skills. Just keep in mind that commonly used phrases doesn't mean that your content isn't original. It just means that those phrases are very common. Now, if you put your information into Grammarly's plagiarism tool and you find out that your entire chapters and paragraphs are full of that, then you're going to have to go back to the drawing board. Go back and create a more personal prompt for ChatGPT to create with your style, your voice, and your experience. And that's what makes your product, your information different from anybody else's. Now, the next step we are going to use is one of my favorite platforms, which is Canva. So let's go. So here we are in Canva. Canva has a free plan and they also have a Canva Pro plan. You can create your ebooks by using the free plan alone. So I'm going to actually press create, and we are going to look for US letter document. And when we click US letter document, our document pops up here. The next thing you want to do is go to your left side search bar and click ebook. So we have a lot of templates here. A lot of them are paid templates, and a lot of them are free. So we're just going to choose one just to show you. I want to show you how you can actually alter anything here that you see. We can actually delete this because we don't need this here. We can actually change this picture by going over here to elements, and we can type in something like Black women on the beach and see what comes up for us as far as photos. And you can choose any of these photos. And so what we'll do is we'll choose, let's just go with this image since it's part of the free plan. That's beautiful right there. And so here is where we can actually put our title from our ebook. So let's go back to chat and we could get our title. And we'll use the passport power for our actual title, and we can change the font size here, and we can make this passport power, how Black women can travel solo with confidence. And so this part I don't need unless you want to like put your name here. I just like to use my business name. And so here, how Black women can travel. So, and of course that is going to be our passport power. This part we can actually delete. So we don't need that part. This part we can actually delete as well. Anything in Canva can be altered and deleted. Your colors can be changed. The fonts can be changed. Anything you want on your design can be changed. If I wanted to change this color here, we could change this color to something that matches, I'm not sure, whatever your vibe would be. You have all types of colors that you could choose from, but for now, we'll just keep it simple. Passport power. Whatever fonts you want to change, you can actually do that here. Let's go with seasons. What this does right here is it will duplicate a page, or you can go down here to add a page and add a page. And from here is where you want to actually copy and paste all of the information that ChatGPT gave you. And this is where your design skills come in. You can practice here in Canva and just do, you know, whatever you want. You can design, you can change the fonts as I've told you before. You can change the colors here. If I wanted to change the color of my actual words here, whatever I wanted them to be, it can change to those colors. But we're just going to keep it simple and keep it black. And this background, again, you can change the background. You can even add pictures to this background if you wanted it. If you wanted more pictures like this inside of your book, you can just copy and paste them into there. If you have your own pictures you wanted to add inside of your book, all you have to do is push upload, and from here you can upload files from your computer. And if you click here, you can see where there are other places you could upload your pictures from to add to your ebook. Or like I said, you could use any of the stock photos that Canva has that's free. If it has the crown here beside it, you definitely have to have the pro version in order to use it. So here we have just our cover and we have our introduction. Of course, you would add the page and then you would add in chapter 1. So here we have chapter 1 of our ebook. We have our introduction and we also have our cover. I'll just stop right there, but you would go in and you would add the rest of your chapters. Again, if you wanted to add pictures, you could add pictures as well. And then the next step we want to do is to click share over here, and you want to save your document. You want to download it as a PDF standard of PDF print, all 3 pages of my document, and then click download. And before you save your document, always change the title here. and create a name for your file. Always change the name here. This is how you give your file an actual name. And then we go over here to share, and we are going to download this file as a PDF. And now it's download. The next thing you want to do is go back to your cover. This is what we're going to use on our selling platform as our thumbnail or as our cover. So what do you want to do now is go back to share again, and this time we want to download as a PNG. You can leave it as a PNG, but we only want to choose this first page. So what you'll need to do is scroll down, change it to the current page or page 1, and then download it. That is going to be your cover image that you will use in our next step. So from here, we are going to go to File, which is in our top right corner. Then we are going to click Create New Design. And we're going to select IG Post. Now we're going to create the image that we need. So again, we're going to go back over to our left side search bar and type in ebook. It's going to give us some more options here. And so now we're going to customize the fonts for our mock-up. So let's just go with, and so we'll just go with this one for now, because this one is one that is available on their free plan. I have 2 Canva plans, and the one that I am showing you guys this on is my actual free version. I have Canva Pro, and I tell you, it's much better for me because I do a lot of editing. I do a lot of changing, and Canva Pro just works better for me. But for this tutorial, we will just use this template here, and as you can see, we can actually change our cover. And again, we can also change our colors, whatever your vibe is. If you are creating a brand, here is where you would definitely want to use your brand colors to design your ebook. And so what we'll do here is, let's see, this part I will just move up here. And I could use this for my subheader text, and we will go back and grab that from our document again. And for here, we can delete this image. Delete the image, and we could go and upload our image that we created, book cover. And we can actually minimize it to fit inside here. So boom, there you have your actual cover. You can switch this out and put whatever you want to put down here, or maybe just enlarge your picture. Enlarge your frame, your picture that's in the frame, and you want to center it. A solid purple line means it is centered in the very middle, and there you go. Again, you can change the fonts, you can change however and whatever you want. And so now we have our mock-up for our sales page. And so here again, you're going to share, you're going to download. You can save this as a PNG. This is now our mock-up image for our sales page, and we just click download, and we have our mock-up for our sales page. So we have wrote our ebook, we have designed our ebook. Now it's time for us to sell our ebook. So there are several platforms you could use to actually host your digital products. One of them is the very famous Stan Store. With Stan Store, you are able to create courses, you are able to set up one-on-one sessions, you are able to sell your digital downloads, and a lot more. Stan Store has plans starting at $29.99 a month, But in order for you to get all the perks and the plus, you would have to get the plan that's $99 a month. A lot of content creators use this platform. It is very beginner friendly. It's a link and bio platform, meaning you could just link your product to your platform, and also you can share it on any of your social platforms, and it will help your customers find your product very quickly. Another option that you may want to use is PayHip. PayHip is another platform where you could host your digital products on. You could create digital products, you can create online courses, coaching, memberships, and actual physical products if you wanted to as well. You can get started with this plan for free if you're interested. Shopify is another platform that you could also use. Do your research on Shopify. I know that they do have a plan starting at $1. You can start for free, then get your first month for $1. I would definitely go through here and check out and see all of the things that Shopify has available for you. My platform of choice is none other than Beacon. Beacon is an actual free platform that you could use to host your digital products. They also have a pro version starting at, I believe it's $29 a month, but I currently use the free version and I really love it. It is a link and bio as well, just like Stan Store. You could host your digital products on your store. People can click your products and buy them immediately. Look into Beacons and look into all of the other options as well to see which platform fits you the best. So I've given you the tools to help you create your ebook, design your ebook, and sell your ebook. So there are no excuses why you cannot start creating today. I want you to go ahead and create your ebook today so that you can start earning online and living the life that you want. Don't forget to leave me a comment below and let me know what your ebook idea is or what ebook you would want to create. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in learning about other tools that you could use to create digital products, then check out this video right here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.